In this video, I'm going to be going over how I did in my very first month on Teespring. So I'm sure the part that everyone is dying to know the most is, how much did you end up actually making on TeePublic for your first ever month? So for my first month, I made a grand total of $25.50. Now the funny thing about this was actually at one point TeePublic was just about to outpace my Redbubble earnings for my second month on there in July, which I thought was kind of crazy since it was only my first month on TeePublic. So for the month of July on TeePublic, I made, I believe it was 17 sales, which added up to a total of $25.50 for the whole month. Now, I only sold one thing at its regular price. All of my other sales were on sale price because TeePublic is constantly doing sales. But I mean, money is money, so I'm not really complaining all that much at the smaller margins. So I opened my Teespring shop in the beginning of July. So this has been my very first month on the platform, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. So I opened my Redbubble shop in June and made a few sales, right? So I've been listening to other people's advice to open multiple print-on-demand shops since you have the designs already, right? So I went ahead and I opened one on TeePublic. And I was just focusing on setting up the storefront and then uploading as much of my designs as I could. In the first month, I believe I uploaded about 83 designs in total for the month of June. And I was very pleasantly surprised by the results. So in the beginning I was just uploading tons of designs, and I wasn't really checking, I guess, to see how well they were doing, because I honestly did not expect to make any sales at all the first month, just because, I don't know, I was so unfamiliar with Teespring, and I guess I was biased toward Redbubble, because I'm like, oh, Redbubble is so great. I've made a few sales there, but I mean, I doubt that I'll start making sales on TeePublic right away for some crazy reason. Don't ask me why exactly I thought that, but there you have it. So there was also a slight problem with TeePublic's emailing system. So I checked up on my account, the account part of my TeePublic website, I guess, and oh my gosh, there were like 6 sales. And I was like, what? I made sales? I had no idea. That's because TeePublic had not been sending me the "you've made a sale" email that I assumed they would be, and that Redbubble always does. So I was very shocked to find that, oh my gosh, in this time that I haven't been paying attention to TeePublic, I've actually made some sales. How cool is that? I will have to say though, I prefer Redbubble's interface because they allow you to see all of the sales that you've made on the back end of the website. But with TeePublic, they do not show you that. All you have to do is you have to scroll down a bit and click a button that says View Your Artist's Earnings Report, and they email you basically an Excel chart on what you've sold and how much you've earned from that. But on TeePublic's actual website, all they show you is a few boxes at the top that will show you the number of sales you made and how much you've earned, as well as how much you've earned over your lifetime of being on TeePublic. So let's jump right into my screen, and I will show you which of my designs has been doing the best so far this month on TeePublic. Okay, so here we are in my screen, and I am showing you my storefront, Lady Lilac. I'll make sure to put the description, oh my gosh, I keep saying that. I'll make sure to put the link in the description down below. And also down there is going to be a link If you want to start up your own TeePublic shop, if you have only been doing Redbubble, then I strongly recommend selling on TeePublic also, because you may as well just not leave the free money on the table. So yeah, let's look at my shop. So here we are, here's my shop, and I've sorted my designs for you by the most popular instead of the newest, so you can see what I've actually been selling. So as you can see, the design that's been doing the best for me on TeePublic has also been the one I've sold the most of on Redbubble, which is just this Fire Force design that I came up with a while ago. And my second best one has been this Galaxy Dragon design. Now, I was a little bit surprised at this because I haven't sold any of these on Redbubble. So I find it's really interesting to see just like the difference in the two platforms. Because on TeePublic, it seems like I've sold quite a wider variety of designs than I have on Redbubble. Redbubble has been a lot more of selling like the same design repeatedly, a lot more than TeePublic has. But yeah, I have no idea why that is, but it's just interesting to note. And then in third place, we have this simple gray gradient that I did a little while ago, and those have been selling on masks. And in fourth place, we have the cute little narwhal drawing. I have sold one of those on Redbubble as well. And in fifth place, because I can count, is the floral pumpkin design that I did. Interestingly enough, I sold one of that design on TeePublic before I made that amazing bulk sale on Redbubble for 24 stickers of this design. And then next up, in sixth place, I have this pink, purple, and blue gradient that I did. Now this one I sold on a phone case, and that was awesome because I got like $4 or $5 because of the higher margins for phone cases. That was nice. And then I've sold one of this purple gradient, and what was especially exciting for me for this next design was that I ended up selling this watercolor horse design on a poster, or like as a print, as just a straight up art print. So that was super, super exciting for me, just because, you know, I am an artist, and this was the first actual print that I've sold on any print-on-demand platform. And it does help that there are higher margins for paper prints as well. So that was extra nice. And then next up, we have this forest deer design that I did a while ago. I believe I sold that as a sticker. That was one of my first sales. And then we have just this green and black checkered pattern that sold on a mask. Same, I believe, with the sunset gradient. And yeah, those are all the designs that I have sold on TeePublic so far. Now we'll go ahead and pop on over to my account. And here we go. You can see that there's my July earnings, like I said earlier, $25.50 for the month. So far in August, I've sold one thing, so there's my $1 for August. And there we have the lifetime items sold, 18, so 17 for July, 1 for August so far. And yeah, like I said, I do prefer Redbubble's, I guess, interface, its screen for users, because it's just so much more detailed, and they have all these cool charts and things. But I shouldn't complain. I'm fine with this. TeePublic's screen for their sellers is a little more basic, but you know what? It still works. No problems there. So the number of TeePublic sales I was making was on track to outperform my second month on Redbubble until I got a fun email notification that said I had sold a bulk order of 24 stickers to the same person. So that kind of just blew TeePublic out of the water. But I'm still very happy with what I did manage to earn in my first month. Thank you so much for watching, And if you found this video helpful and or if you'd like to see me continue making these videos, then please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to let me know. And yeah, please feel free to chat with me in the comments. I love to hear about other people who are also working on their own print-on-demand journeys. It's a lot of fun. So I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!